YouTubers, and welcome back to a quick episode here of the Kansas City Sporting, Sporting Kansas City Manager Career Mode here on FIFA 19, as we're inside the Cauldrons, episode number 8, and we're going to take a quick look here as we just wrapped up the preseason and getting ready for the regular season coming up with Sporting Kansas City. Of course, this is season number 2 in this series. And of course, there have been some quite a big changes here, and of course there could be some upcoming changes here pretty soon here, as we are looking at the transfer window right now. This is the summer transfer window, and pretty much, or I should say, not the summer transfer. This is the winter transfer window. So a lot of teams we're looking both abroad and within the MLS, and some of the things we are going to be looking at for this season are most importantly are strikers. We're also looking for left wingers, and we're also looking for the center defensive mid or a center attacking mid. So those are some of the items that we're looking for here, as we see a couple players here I kind of been looking at here, both I believe in the German Bundesliga and also the Premier League here. And of course, a lot of these teams are a lot of these players are kind of a little too high for us, but we could go and try to maybe negotiate or delegate a loan if we need to. But for right now, I think I feel pretty confident in what our team can do for this upcoming season here. And I will show you here in a bit. We do have some loan, or I shouldn't say loan offers, but we got some transfer offers. Actually, we got a couple of loan offers. One of them is Lindsay, who I think I said in the last episode there in the preseason that we went ahead and we're gonna pull the trigger on that, and we're gonna have him transferred out. He will play some of the season here. I think if I remember correctly, the loans he won't leave until the next transfer window. So he and I believe Smith was another one, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think you'll see here Smith ended up rejecting any kind of possible move. So he's going to stay with us, I think, if I remember correctly. This has been quite a while since I've recorded this, or I should say, seen this footage here. So I apologize if I mix anything up or whatnot, because I've actually got a couple of these episodes already kind of in the can already for you guys ready to go here. So you'll see quite a bit of this series and some other stuff coming up here soon on the channel. But as we're looking at the transfer window here, I think those are the two main areas I kind of want to work on are the left winger and the striker. I really want a strong 20 goal type striker. Don't get me wrong, Nemo's doing great. He had a great year last year. Of course, he kind of tapered off there towards the end, but I really need either a homegrown striker or a guy that we can bring in and really help us out in that position while we get our homegrown guys ready. So there you see some of the received offers that we got. I went ahead and put a block on Gutierrez, Gorso, and on Tim there, as I just really don't want to move those guys at all right now for the time being. Now Tim is up in age there, he's in his, I think, 32, 33. So I really he probably will be a guy that will probably move during the winter transfer, but for right now, or I should say the summer transfer there, right now I really want to keep him on the team, because the two other guys we have right now are just not ready. They're both they're mid-20s, but they're just statistically, just take a look there at Lindsay, his transfer there. We're just not really ready for those two to go out there, but they are going to be training quite often. I've been working on them actually through the course of the through this off season, and also during this transfer window period. So it's going to be very important for them to try to be on the field there. I am going to try to get them on the field as much as possible. Not necessarily, not into big games or anything like that. Just some games that I think we can do some damage to, especially teams at the bottom of the table there. Jamie Ward is another player there that was looking at possibly getting transferred. A couple others I had to just put, kind of said no, put some blocks on them. That I'm not ready to let those guys go. And then some of them also too decided that like Graham there, he just did not want to leave there. So, and there is a log jam in some areas in our positions there on the team, and I really want to get like Graham there some playing time and get him a chance to get out there and do something on the pitch. But for right now, for us, it's just I kind of want to say all hands on deck. But I just really think that he just needs to go somewhere for a year and just play some soccer for a team over in Europe or something like that that needs his assistance there, and then just most important, he can get that get that good playing time, get that experience there to help him out, and then he can come back next season and just be ready to start for us there for the team. Take a look here at some of our scouting report here. We got a couple of scouts right now. Right now, we're going to focus in on the United States, I believe Canada and Mexico. France. We have one overseas there. Actually, no, I take that back. 2 overseas. So maybe I'm. Yeah. See, I told you it's been a while since I've seen this footage. But yeah, we got some youth academy guys there, and we'll get into more of those a little bit later on here. Possibly maybe in the next Cauldron video we'll talk more about those guys. But there you see another transfer offer there for Johnny Russell, and for, like I said, right now I'm going to put him as one of those players that we're just not going to deal with right now, because we want to see. I just want to see how this season goes, see how well they'll play. Of course, Johnny Russell did a great job there in the preseason there, and he continues. I'm hoping that will bleed over into the start of the season. As you see there, first game coming up is against Toronto. It will be on the road. And the next episode, I believe episode 23, you'll see that game. Also, the Houston Domino game, already getting ready for that rivalry game against them. And of course, we have the game against Chicago coming up. And like I said in previous videos there, we'll be playing these first couple of games there. But then once we start playing teams like, we play the Western Conference teams twice a year and play Eastern Conference teams once a year. So guarantee you'll see a Eastern Conference team in an episode because we play them once a year. But as for the Western Conference teams, depending on, regardless if road or away, if we played them once already, there's a good chance we're going to end up skipping that game. So there'll be a lot of moving and shaking here in this season as we go along here. So just wanted to show you guys some of that information there and kind of give you guys an idea of what the season ahead. But we are going to be looking at a lot of the young players there. Of course, one of our strikers is going to be playing quite often in that striker's role, as we're going to have kind of get Gorso and Nemo kind of playing their natural positions there in the left winger there and such. So there's going to be some moving around here, especially with rotation. And just make sure guys stay fit as we go on this journey here to try to win another MLS Cup here in FIFA 19. So that is it for this episode of Inside the Cauldron, as we'll get ready for the next episode here. We'll, like I said, those 3 games, Toronto, Houston, and Chicago, will be coming up in I believe that's episode 23 coming up. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, keep each other healthy. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe and check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. And I will see you guys next time.